Alright, we're going to be battling Pepe. I'm actually surprised that their name isn't Le Pew at this point. But yeah, they have a Charizard, Blastoise, Venusaur, Ninetales, Dragonair, and a Snorlax. Okay. This is interesting. Alright, so I'm going to lead off with Eternatus, and we are going to lead off with Prankster Sableye. So Tokoloche or Tokolosh. I mean, I always nickname my Pokemon after something based in mythology or real life. All right, so looking at this team, we bring her Shifu. So with Sableye is based off of like this African creature or figure in mythology, and it's supposed to be like this prankster spirit that can either cause mischief or actually kill people. So yeah, I'm gonna admit to you guys, I have a love-hate relationship with this team, and I'm just gonna not lie to you. I absolutely despise my team. I despise it in every single way. So we're gonna fake out the Snorlax. Very curious about the Dragonair. I don't think I need to fake it out. It might be Eviolite Dragonair. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I respect the Dragonair. I respect the creativity of the team. And I respect Eviolite Dragonair. Alright. So the thing is, does this take out the Dragonair, even with the Eviolite? Ooh, it does. Okay, that's a great little one shot to pick up here. Okay. Snorlax flinch, couldn't even move. Alright, so now we know these leftovers, so I can just swap an Iron Ball onto him, maybe. I mean, Snorlax is slow, so I don't really need to do anything. Old Nona. Yeah, about that, buddy. About that. How about you, come about those pockets? How about you give me what's in there? I think he has like a, what is it, Heat Rock probably? Charcoal. Oh yeah, you don't need this. There we go. Pick up the KO into the Ninetales. Don't get it twisted. I absolutely hate my team. He heavy slams, but Eternatus is really heavy. And you're just not going to get the damage there. Especially considering it's based on how much heavier your Pokemon is to the opposing Pokemon. We're going to go for a Dynamax Cannon, and we're going to quash the Venusaur. But as I was saying, don't get it twisted. I know that this team is looking great right now, but I've been on an 8-loss streak, so I hate this team. I love it because I brainstormed a lot. Oh no. I brainstormed a lot to get the Sableye set that I have, but I also deeply despise my Pokemon. All right, we do get taken out to the Solar Beam. I'm surprised he ate that. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm going to bring in Chandelure. So I put Chandelure on this team because Chandelure doesn't really get much opportunity to do anything. And that's mainly because even though Chandelure has like a really high special attack stat, it really lacks in speed. So you either need to have like a Choice Scarf or you need to have some type of way to get Chandelure faster than everything else. But yeah. Why do you have Lick? Why do you have Lick? Why do you have Lick in all the moves? That's wild. That is wild. I'm gonna go for the close combat, and I'm going to trick that life and those leftovers off of you. You don't need this, you little pervert. I mean, I'm not even mad, but belly drum Lick is crazy. That is crazy. But as you see, Sableye, in the right conditions, can really shut down the enemy team. So he had the whole sun set up there with the chlorophyll Venusaur probably, and yeah, I don't know what he was gonna go for with the Dragonair, but yeah, that Venusaur was a big threat to the team, and being able to just quash it twice and slow it down was just a big help. Just being able to trick items and take away things was also a really big help. So yeah, Sableye, Prankster Sableye with trick, fake out. What else do I have? Trick, fake out. I actually forgot my own set. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna be battling Lord Mog. They have a Koraidon, an Amoonguss, a Walking Wake, a Chien-Pao, a Pelipper, and a Terrapagos. All right, we're gonna bring in Eternatus and Sableye. Looking at this team, what else do I want to bring? I think Shifu would be good, and I think Torterra. All right. So we can do this. I think what is going to be the key to victory is knowing when is the time to deploy the Sableye and what target specifically. Because if we call this wrong, then we just really mess up. Okay. We're gonna go for Meteor Beam into Chien-Pao, and I'm going to fake out the Chien-Pao. I'm not really worried too much about the Terrapagos. I should be though. Like, part of me has like a healthy respect for the Terrapagos. And yes, I did shave my face. It's incredibly smooth. Alright, that's not the focus here. The focus is winning. He's gonna Terra the Terrapagos, no surprise. You don't bring a Terrapagos if you're not gonna terrestrialize it. But I mean, who cares? I really don't care. I will take out everything but the Terrapagos. I promise you. That is my ninja way. Alright, so we flinch the Chien-Pao. We are faster, so that's great. I don't necessarily need to focus on the Terrapagos right now. Unless it one-shots me miraculously, but you know. There we go. Chien-Pao is down. So now our defense is back to normal. He goes for Dazzling Gleam. He's gonna do a lot to Sableye. Alright, that's okay. Sableye is still alive. So Sableye's utility here. The main thing about Sableye. Wild that you would bring in a Koraidon. Wild that you have so little respect for me. You have so little respect for me, and you have so little respect for my power. I'm going to quash the Koraidon. Yeah, I'm gonna quash the Koraidon. He's probably thinking, oh, I'm faster than him. I can go for a collision course. I think not. I think not, buddy. He loses the Koraidon. All right, so now if he goes for a Dazzling Gleam, we're still gonna be in a really... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, we're still gonna be in a really good spot. Oh, why is that so powerful? Holy shit. Oh my Jesus, no. All right. So he got like 2 free KOs. Oh God, no, not that thing. All right, we're in a really rough spot here. All right, we're in a really rough spot. I can go for Dynamax Cannon here, and I could probably pick up the KO. And I can go for Wide Guard. He has spread attacks. Oh, the battle was canceled. Okay. I guess there's just something demoralizing about losing 2 of your Pokemon to Sableye, Eternatus combo. I mean, he must, like, I don't know, like, he could have won that, I think. If I was him, I would have played it out because the Walking Wake was going to cause a lot of problems in the sun. Unless you have like a surf or you have muddy water or you have like a spread heat wave or something, I was going to be really worried. I mean, and then it depends. If you got a speed boost and Eternatus is slower, you win. If Eternatus is faster, I win. But I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, Sableye is so good in the right conditions. When there's not a psychic terrain, when there's not another dark type Pokemon or another prankster Pokemon, then Sableye can do really good. Especially when it has a heavy hitter next to it that can get a guaranteed KO. It just needs to outspeed the opponent. Then that is when you're going to use my Sableye set. So yeah, I actually remembered it now. So it's Trick, Fake Out, you know, you would think I would remember these things. Trick, Fake Out, something. Oh man, I forgot it again. I have such a short attention span. My God. All right, we're gonna be battling Nemesis. They have a Umbreon. They have a Garganacl, Goodra, Toxapex, Spothra, and an Alolan Ninetales. Okay, so really the only big problem here is that Umbreon. But I'm pretty confident that my team can put in a lot of work. So what this comes down to is Eternatus Sableye. I will remember the set this time. All right. So I'm trying to think, what did I actually put on the Sableye? I mean, for the life of me. Okay. Fake Out, Trick, Quash. What was the 4th move? Like, it's like those are the main 3 that I use. I don't need to resort to anything else. Like, that's my ninja way. All right, we go for... Actually, I could just go for Shadow Ball here, probably. I can fake out the Spothra. I'm not going to waste the Meteor Beam. All right, he tears Steel. I'm not going to waste the Meteor Beam on the Spothra. It's just not worth it right now. Oh, the Spothra's still alive? Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to go for another Shadow Ball, and then I'm going to go for Quash. See, here's what's crazy. He thinks all these speed boosts matter, and Quash on Sableye just says no. Quash says, nah, you're not the fastest, buddy. Being fast is an illusion. It's an illusion. Get that Spother out of here. Goes for another Calm Mind. I mean, it's crazy that you're going for these Calm Minds, and I have a Urshifu in the back, so. I mean, that must be one hell of a snarl you're gonna hit me with, buddy. One hell of a snarl. Toxapex? I'm gonna go for a Meteor Beam into the Toxapex, and I'm going to taunt the Toxapex. I know I said I wasn't gonna waste my my Meteor Beam here, but I mean, it's a Toxapex. It's really tanky. All right, there we go. I can actually taunt the Umbreon. I'm gonna probably go for that eventually. I'm just scared of a Snarl that's just gonna nuke the hell out of me. All right, so now you can't protect, you can't set up spikes, you can't do anything. We one-shot the Toxapex. That's crazy. That's crazy. Do I want to taunt him? Do I want to taunt him? I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew the Ninetales was there. I freaking knew it. All right. All right. All right. Shadow Ball here. I want to go for a taunt because if he sets up. Okay. Okay, that's the game we're playing here. You know, I'm gonna beat the brakes off of you when that protect wears off. Even if I get hit with Snarl, it's just gonna reduce me. You did all of that for that? Oh, that's crazy. Okay. That's crazy work. I'm just gonna Meteor Beam again. I have no real reason to fear anything. I'm just gonna go for a taunt. I can probably live this, so I'm at +1 again. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, that Snarl's gonna do a number. Okay, okay. Who do I have? What do I have? What do I have? Yeah, I forgot I have Torterra. Oh, this is easy. I completely forget I have a Torterra and I have Wide Guard. This is literally easy. Just click Wide Guard, GG's. Because what do you got? You calm minded all this time for a Snarl. You got Blizzard. And I could just Meteor Beam now. I can just keep clicking Meteor Beam. I can keep clicking Meteor Beam. Ninetales is gone. You were saying? Crazy. I mean, honestly, look, Umbreon looks cool. I'm not gonna hold you. When I was growing up, Umbreon was one of my favorite evolutions, but that's not this, Chief. That's not this. I may not be able to take you out, but that's not this. I'm just gonna keep going for. Okay, he canceled. Yeah, he knew. He knew. Once he saw that Wide Guard, he was just like, "Fuck! All of that setup was for nothing." Like, it's crazy. That's crazy work. But you see how Sableye played such a key role in most of that battle, or in most of the battles in general. All right, we're gonna be battling Ratchet. They have a Groudon, a Tornadus, a Dondozo, a Tatsugiri, and a Gliscor. Also an Iron Bundle. Okay. So, yeah. So, we got some things to worry about here. We got some things to worry about. I think we bring Chandelure. Trying to figure out if we bring Shifu as well. I'm gonna bring Torterra in the back for wide guard because, you know, they have Groudon. They have Groudon, they have Thundurus, or is it Tornadus? No, it's Thundurus. So yeah. So they have Groudon, they have Thundurus. So there's 2 spread attacks there. Maybe there's a spread attack with the Dondozo. We don't really know. Oh, this is disgusting. You make me sick. You vile, vile, degenerate man. Okay, attack rose sharply. Okay, and? Like, am I supposed to be afraid of you? Alright, let me tell you something. You big, dumb, stupid, ugly num-num. I'm gonna wipe you off the face of the earth. Meteor beam. I just need to get this fake out. There we go. Oh, he has Rocky Helmet. Oh. Let's see how much damage this does. I'm just curious, how much damage does this do? With the special attack burst? Okay. That did fuck all, man. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh my God, that did nothing. All right. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Brother. Like, my guy. We can talk about this. We can talk about this. Like, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna keep quashing him. Like, I can't have you doing anything. Oh, that's still not enough. And he goes for Earthquake. Oh, we lived that. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. Oh, we're eating nice. We're eating nice. We're eating nice. All right, we quash. We quash. So, you were saying? Does he even get a move? Groudon, reliable partner. You mean Groudon the fraud? I'm kidding. I love Groudon. I'm sorry. Forgive me for my transgressions. All right, so we're gonna quash the Tatsugiri because I hate sushi, and sushi's gotta go. There we go. We take out the Tatsugiri. All right. What's the strategy here? Precipice Blades. All right, he does pick up the double KO. That's all right. It's not ideal, but it's all right. It'll do. It'll do, little piggy. It'll do. Sableye did great. Sableye did really great. For us to even get past the Dondozo is crazy work. Crazy work. Iron Bundle. Oof. Oh boy. Oh, brother, this is gonna hurt. Overheat here, and I'm gonna go for a wide guard. What do you, Terra? Terra Electric? Okay. We got the sun, and we got choice specs. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. We lived that. Great, 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 great. And we're faster. And we're faster than Groudon. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. That's great. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, oh no, no, that's not good. That's not good at all. Let's not do that. Let's not do that again. I gotta click wide guard because I can't risk a Precipice Blades. I really can't. Okay. I just, he goes for Earthquake. Yes! The predictions. My God. I knew. I'm gonna go for a double. All right, never mind. That's enough. That's enough. We win. We win. That's crazy. I am so happy Chandelure finally did something. That's crazy. That's crazy. Thank you for setting up the sun to make my overheats even stronger. Because like overheat is like an all or nothing move. You spam it once and that's it. It just keeps giving you diminishing returns afterwards. But it was just enough to get the 2-shot into the Groudon. That's beautiful. Beautiful. And just predicting and going for wide guard when he went for Earthquake, because I thought he was either going to go for Precipice Blades or the Heat Crash. If he went for the Heat Crash, GG's. I mean, we would have probably still won, but yeah. If he went for the Heat Crash and he picked up the KO and maybe the overheat wouldn't have killed him in the second hit, then yeah, we would have lost. But I was honestly surprised he went for Hydro Pump. You have the sun up. Water's not going to do it. You're not Terra Water. You're Terra Electric. So now Hydro Pump's going to do less damage. And for Chandelure to tank that, that's phenomenal. Like, there was just so many things that lined up really well. But yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with this team because I was on a losing streak yesterday. And we're on a pretty decent win streak here. And we've had some pretty phenomenal matches. So when it works, it works. When it doesn't work, you hate the game. That's all I'm going to say. When it doesn't work, you hate the game. And you wish that you never played.